Is this coincidence?
Dude, he leveled up. It's clear that it's related, no?
She walked into the house and said, "This is cute. Is he buying this house to impress her?"
Oh my gosh, it is impressive. He was very annoyed by, all the people showing up. It became like a tourist attraction at his house.
I have no idea, but I've got this weird feeling they're gonna get married.
People that age don't get into a relationship unless it's baby related.
Okay, so imagine this. You're watching The Handmaid's Tale, all gloomy dystopia and red robes, and bam! Out of nowhere, Taylor Swift's Look What You Made Me Do kicks in. Yup, that happened. And no, it's not a fever dream, it's real, and Swifties everywhere are basically losing their minds in sync. We finally get the full track from Reputation, and it's served up not in some glittery promo or a TikTok drop, but right in the middle of Gilead chaos. Classic Taylor, always keeping us on our toes. Sources say this long-overdue musical moment plays right at the beginning of episode 9, just as the handmaids get their power walk on, plotting their next move in a serious girl boss uprising led by Elisabeth Moss June. Think red cloaks, boots, burning rage, all now soundtracked by Taylor singing her vengeance anthem like it's a war cry. Honestly, it's giving revolution with a side of reverb. Insiders say Elisabeth Moss has been manifesting a Taylor moment for years. No joke, the woman's been plotting this like a Swiftie with a spreadsheet and a candle. And apparently, the whole cast is part of the Swiftie cult too. Moss even dragged her Handmaid's co-star Bradley Whitford to Taylor's Eras Tour stop in Toronto last year. Like imagine going from overthrowing commanders by day to screaming all too well at night. Iconic. Now let's talk timing. Taylor has been sprinkling Reputation crumbs for a while. A teaser here, a docu-series snippet there. Like when a piece of this same track popped up in that New England Patriots documentary on Apple TV+, or when it surfaced in Amazon's Wilderness last summer. So this full drop, it's been a long game, and I'm finally eating. Of course, fans have been decoding everything from necklaces to nail polish trying to predict when this album would arrive. The Eras Tour had people convinced. That necklace she wore to the Chiefs game with Travis Kelce? Yeah, you bet it sparked Reputation theories faster than a lyric breakdown on Twitter. And speaking of theories, I have an outrageous one. Big bro Jason Kelce is apparently way more of a romantic bruv than Travis, and he's out here giving the rom-com energy Travis forgot to pack for the season. Like seriously, this man is in full swoon mode over his wife Kylie, and the internet can't handle it. When asked what makes him go weak in the knees, Jason didn't even flinch. He just dropped the kind of answer that makes Hallmark blush. Seeing Kylie. That's it. No fancy metaphors, just pure I'm obsessed with my wife energy. And he doesn't stop there. This isn't a one-liner moment, it's a whole poetic monologue wrapped in football shoulders. Jason gushes about how Kylie being a stellar mom or just getting glammed up still has him shook, like full-on fainting goat levels of admiration. Honestly, if he weren't already retired, he'd probably need a timeout just to recover from how much he loves this woman. Insiders say Jason's been wearing his heart on his retired jersey for a while now. His retirement speech back in March 2024? Straight-up love letter material. He basically admitted that every high point in his career came with Kylie in the picture. From the touchdowns to the trophies, she was his MVP. And yeah, she gave him the occasional motivational kick in the pants too. Because love isn't just hugs and Pinterest quotes. Sometimes it's tough love with a side of sass. Their origin story? Straight out of Tinder, baby. No meet cutes at fancy galas or beachside destiny. Just two people swiping right and accidentally building a dynasty of little Kelce queens. They've got 4 daughters now, which means Jason's living in a sparkly, snack-filled, glitter-bombed version of Barbie's dream house that just got a brand new resident, baby Finley. The tiniest Kelce queen with the biggest debut yet. Born in March and already attending charity events like she's been doing red carpets since the womb, Finley just made her first public appearance strapped to mom Kylie in a baby wrap like a designer accessory at the Eagles Autism Challenge. And insiders say she totally nailed the look. No spit-ups, no tantrums, just pure chill newborn energy. An icon in the making. Kylie, meanwhile, is proving she's not just a supermom, she's basically the MVP of multitasking. One second she's chatting with fans like it's a PTA meeting, the next she's bouncing a newborn while coordinating a full family day out. And she's still glowing like she got a full 8 hours of sleep. Finley chilling on her chest like a tiny boss baby, it's giving main character. Of course, the whole Kelce crew rolls deep. Big Sis Bennett gets her own moment with Swoop, the Eagles mascot, and it's somehow her second time meeting the Big Bird. You know you're living a next-level toddler life when you're casually on a first-name basis with a mascot. Sources say Wyatt and Elliot were also in the mix somewhere, probably plotting toddler world domination or just sprinting off in opposite directions because, you know, vibes. Jason, not one to sit on the sidelines even in retirement, hops on a bike like it's game day and pedals his way through the Eagles Autism Challenge like a suburban superhero in sneakers. He even pauses to sign autographs and snap selfies, probably while dodging juice boxes and baby wipes. The man's still got that gridiron hustle, just now it's fueled by dad reflexes and protein bars instead of locker room prep talks. Oh, and let's not forget, this wasn't just a feel-good outing. The event raised over $10 million thanks to 43,000 donations worldwide. And just when you think the weekend's over, boom! Taylor drops a stealthy digital mic from the shadows. Yep, Miss I'm in my private era herself breaks her social media silence in the most Swiftian way possible. No selfies, no statements, no cryptic lyrics, just a good old double tap on a TikTok. But not just any TikTok, we're talking Natalia Bryant's graduation video, complete with a soundtrack featuring Taylor's own soul-crushing track, Nothing New. I mean, who else could make a scroll-stopping comeback by simply liking a video? Fans, of course, go full FBI mode. Like someone probably zoomed in on the exact pixel of the like icon and is currently making a 45-minute YouTube theory video about it. Taylor's basically become folklore in human form, elusive, mythical, and capable of launching a media frenzy with a single tap. While Travis was out in Vegas swinging golf clubs at Mahomes' charity gig, Taylor skipped the trip this year, probably recharging her introvert batteries and organizing her cardigans by emotional trauma level. But don't get it twisted, she still flexed her generosity muscle by donating a signed guitar to the event's auction. That baby sold for a staggering $15,000, because apparently Swift's signature now doubles as legal tender. And let's talk about Natalia for a sec. USC graduate, cum laude, TikTok queen, all while paying tribute to her late father Kobe Bryant in the most bittersweet, swoon-worthy way possible. That Nothing New soundtrack? Totally emotional warfare. Add in the fact that Kobe once shared a stage with Taylor during her 1989 tour like the ultimate proud dad moment, and now you've got the internet collectively ugly crying into their graduation caps. Insiders whisper that Taylor's bond with the Bryant family runs deep. We're talking years of mutual admiration, backstage hugs, and emotional throwbacks. So yeah, this like wasn't random. It was a soft, sparkly hug wrapped in nostalgia and dipped in digital glitter. And now that glitter's apparently blowing straight into Boca Raton because Travis just set up shop in a $20 million beachside palace that screams off-season chill with a side of yacht vibes. That's right. Kelce's new base of operations isn't a gym or a football field. It's basically a real-life episode of Selling Sunset, and insiders say Taylor is right there with him, possibly sipping iced lattes and plotting her next cryptic lyric drop. Forget Rhode Island for now. Tay's mega mansion is getting a glow-up with extra bathrooms, more bedrooms, and probably a closet just for her cats. So while that place is under construction, she's reportedly hanging out with her man in a rental that costs up to $90,000 a month, which in Kelce Swift terms is just slightly more than the cost of a cute brunch in LA. But hey, it does come with 5 fancy restaurants, tennis courts that look like a Vogue shoot backdrop, a marina, and a golf course so bougie it needs a $210,000 initiation fee just to swing a club. If that's not retired NFL boyfriend meets billionaire girlfriend energy, I don't know what is. And let's not forget, Travis already has a solid real estate resume. He owns a $6 million home in a gated Kansas City community and used to live in a casual 7-bedroom pad he snagged back in 2019. Oh, and just for kicks, his name's on a condo in Orlando with his brother Jason and their mom Donna, because nothing says family bonding like shared property deeds. Meanwhile, Taylor's holding the deed queen crown. She's got prime real estate in 4 states, from a Nashville penthouse to that legendary Tribeca combo unit, a Beverly Hills mansion that could moonlight as a boutique hotel, and of course, the Rhode Island estate with the kind of lawn that makes 4th of July jealous. Basically, between the two of them, they could host the Met Gala, Coachella, and the Super Bowl at home. But for now, it's just low-key yacht club hangs and $15,000 charity guitars. Another day in the lives of America's most casually glam couple. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.